Okay, I think we are live.
We are live. So, we are live here at the Extravaganza. This is our 59th month in a row. This is officially thanks, SpongeBob, for your place in the International Pineapple Day Comedy Virtual Extravaganza. It's our 59th month in a row doing this. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have different teams, improv teams around the globe, stand-up comedians from around the globe. Going to be doing 3 different podcasts today for people around the globe, or maybe not around the globe with all the 3 podcasts, but we'll see what's what. But it is looks like Mel's bored out of her mind. But what's up, Mel? In this,
Doing good. I'm glad summer is sort of cooling down a little bit. I'm not enjoying heat waves, so I'm glad that's over with. I like summer, but in moderation. So it's good. It's good.
that's definitely great. Obviously, you're talking about one section, but there's many sections that are going through a heat wave, while many other sections are not. But where it did end that, which is great. But
Yeah, I used to always love summer when I was in school, and I think that's kind of stuck. I still associate it with freedom, even though I no longer get a summer break. I wish I did, but
yeah, well, that's awesome and great. Yeah. So we just basically do see this is going here and there. I'm getting all this paperwork that I have going that's on top of my desk that I did not want, but it's all what it is. It's going to happen. Happens just about all of them, but it is here and there. So I do see this. I do need to do some of this, which is all fun and games, but so here and there. So we are trying this as here and there, putting this into the other areas. Let the peeps know, and I'm going to let them know that we are going live. But
all right. Happy Pineapple Day, everybody.
yes, it is.
We should all have a pina colada.
Pina colada, pina colada.
Andy's in deep concentration mode.
Well, I'm just letting people know that are coming on.
All right.
I'll be hopping on, but yes, I'm letting that be known.
Well, I guess we all have SpongeBob to thank for being here, which is cool. I used to watch that show a little bit as a kid. I actually appreciate it more now than I did then, which is weird.
Well, that's yeah, it's a very show I still watch every so often, but yes, it
It
does.
seems like it would be super childish, but it's actually more enjoyable as an adult somehow. There's like some jokes that went over my head as a kid.
Yeah, well, it's SpongeBob's not really a kid. It's like
Yeah, it seems like it would be, but it's not.
yeah, no, it's for people, ages really pre-teens, I would think, like 10 and over, but because of the humor that they go to all levels, which is interesting and fun.
I think most adults can relate to Squidward at some point. Like we've all had those days. Before my coffee, I'm Squidward, no doubt.
Yes. It's going here and there, fun stuff. So I'm looking right here and there, but it's going. So we do have, like I say, it's great to start this extravaganza. It's the 59th month in a row. So next month will be our 5-year anniversary. So if you are an improv team or a stand-up comedian and you want to perform in it, just private message me. Don't wait to the last moment. You got to next week. I would just say if you're interested, it's good to let me know within, by the end of next week, July 6th, whatever, definitely would be good. So we could get it out to everybody that's interested, but that'll be a lot of fun.
Right? I can't believe it's been 5 years. That's crazy.
And, yeah, time flies and insanely. Yes, it definitely does. right here and there. So looking right here, it's going with there with the thing. So
Hi.
we are live. Okay. So yeah, I hit that. You heard that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So
We all heard it.
um, it's all good looking here and there. So I'm just like going with that part in there and there. So I'm seeing we do have our first team that is due up, but I know some of them are people are gonna be asking these.
They're living on the edge. They're extreme, if you will.
Do you know what channel this is on YouTube by any chance? Oh, it's on right behind me, but no, we're getting people that are performing asking right now, as they always wait to the last moment, but
The jokes write themselves sometimes.
yes, they do. So I guess we're gonna just introduce the first team performing, even though we're running it and we're seeing it this, so I am gonna put it. We are introducing Extreme Improv with David Riley, who's running late. If he does hop on, would be great at some point, but he may or may not. So I guess if you're on, I know we have one person that's in the background. You can hop on. He's
It's Norm.
So we are doing the hosting with the Extreme Improv for the next hour, and that's what I'm time it with this. So we are going right back there and there. Got the little timer. Looking at that. Alrighty, so this is with Extreme. So we might have more people hopping on. And that would be nice. But letting them know. Okay.
Right, summoning more players. Hopefully they join. But Norm's a pro, right, Norm?
Oh, we had to put the code in, so that's
Oh,
yeah, but I give that heads up to
I know,
everybody.
yeah, but
Yeah, people don't listen. It's
an extra step.
it is. I don't understand why that, but that's how the Zoom world is making me do it, and some people have it easier. I have no clue why, but yes. And it's what it is. People do themselves. Yeah, we posting it there.
Inspector Gadget.
So I wrote down the thing to them again. And it's fun. So screw it. We're gonna do what's what. It's gonna get going.
Yeah, we're extreme like that.
Can't stop the motions. Alrighty. So you know what? Okay, here comes somebody else popping in. Miss Ruth. Point.
Here's a Ruth from California.
Ruth. Going back to Cali. Yeah, Ruth, you can hop on. Perfect.
Hey, it's Ruth. All right.
So put it in gallery mode. So if you're in a computer or whatever, you'll see it in the same order that I haven't seen it for now. So yeah. So basically, so yeah, if you're in gallery mode, you'll see it in the same order as we have it. I'm on the top left, Mel on the top right, Norm on the bottom left, Ruth on the bottom right for now, and what's what. But so we are going to be doing different improv game styles, what's what, which is a lot of fun. So right off the bat, just even before we started officially up, introduce people. So Norm, do you want to let people know who you are or where you're at? If you want to let people know, so the suckers know where to find you. But yep, you can let us know.
I am me.
Oh,
Me is Norm. I am not Groot. I am Norm from a suburb of Philadelphia.
perfect. And Ruth, would you like to let the world know who you are?
Yes, I am an artist, musician, actor, etc., and I am based in Los Angeles, California.
Wait, one up me.
Perfect. All right. So we have Mel Post. She's been starting it here and there. She'll be on with me as the host throughout the night, which is great. We got many improv team stand-up comedians, and Extreme Improv is one. So we're gonna go right off the bat. We'll just start off with, why don't we do the movie replay? Why not? They like movie replay. So movie replay, going to, I do have a wheel that I do mess with. So, but I would say it just comes down to, I usually share the wheel. So I am going to share the wheel now. Thought I had this screen up, but once I go live, it knocks my other stuff out for some weird reason, but that's all. Alrighty, so we're going to spin the wheel, share the wheel, and then I'm going to replay this movie, whether I know it or not. But what I would say is we're going to try to act like we know the movie, and then afterwards we'll ask the people if they think they saw it or not. And I'm going to write down every movie, because then when even the movies I saw, I'm going to forget the name of them, but not purposely, but yes, it's amazing. So Charlotte's Web, as you see, I'm writing it down, from 1973. Some of these don't have the year, but this is from Charlotte's Web. So I'm going to replay the movie Charlotte's Web. I got to get my little timer. Oh, I'll put the timer up here now because we have the app up on here so everybody can see it. Doing the whole minute. Going to try to do beginning, middle, and end. And okay, there it goes. All right, and I'm going to do. Oh, here we go, everybody. Oh, hi, Piggy. Everything going great. I love my farm. I'm so great with my farm. Oh, baby pig, I'm so happy and everything. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful over here. Oh, honey, you gotta be really nice. Yes, mommy, I know as baby pig, I'm gonna go around. Oh, my goodness, there's a web. I'm Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte, you're awesome. Oh, I'm very awesome. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh, no, we should destroy the web. Oh, no, don't destroy the web. What do you mean don't destroy the web? It's got a big spider, but she's a friendly spider. Her name's Charlotte. Charlotte, are you really Charlotte? I'm the rat, Oh, I'm nice. Yes. Oh, yeah, we need to build this farm so we get successful. Oh, yeah, fast forward. Oh, the farm's going great. Charlotte's not doing so well. Oh, my goodness, Charlotte, are you okay? Oh, I'm not feeling so well, but I had some babies that are coming. Oh, my goodness, what are you going to do? Oh, baby pig, not so babyish anymore. This is okay, we'll all say I clap. Give myself a high five for that amazing performance, Academy Award winning. Mel, have I ever seen Charlotte's Web from 1973 or 72?
Yes, I think you saw it a long time ago.
Norm, have I ever seen the movie Charlotte's Web?
I haven't, but I guess you have.
And Ruth, have I ever seen the movie Charlotte's Web?
Yes, I think you have seen it, and it was a highlight of your childhood.
Yes. My childhood, which was 2 decades ago, it was quite a few decades ago, but yes, back in the heyday, but yes. Don't remember much about it. Do remember Charlotte? Didn't remember Baby Pig's name or the other name characters. The rat is awesome, but I couldn't remember him getting animated. But anyway, so now Mel's going to replay the movie. Let's share the screen, and then we'll have her do her best minute performance from beginning, middle, and end of every character she knows. Yeah, I remember Mother Pig. I can't. Wow. But just going to replay Monty Python from 1975 in the Holy Grail. So I'm going to put her in the spotlight. Oh, did I even put myself in the spotlight? I don't think I did. But okay, Mel, when you are ready.
We must find the Holy Grail. Yes, we must find it. Let's go on a quest. For galloping like horses. This is completely normal behavior. Why are you staring at us? You cannot pass here. Why not? Well, if a bird is made of wood or something like that and it floats, then that means you can't pass. That doesn't make any sense. Nothing in this movie makes sense. Don't you know that? Oh, she turned me into a newt. She's a witch. You're not a newt. I got better. You know, if you throw her in the water and she floats, that means she's a witch. But if she doesn't float and she sinks like wood, then she's not a witch. That doesn't make any sense either. Again, nothing in this movie makes sense. Just go with it. All right, yay, we've got the Holy Grail. What are we going to do with it? I think it gives us super secret powers or something. I think it turns you into a witch. Let's see if you float. All right, I'm floating. I guess I'm a witch now.
On the spotlight, Norm, has Mel ever seen the Monty Python Holy Grail?
How can you forget the man-eating rabbit? No,
All
she has
right,
not seen it.
Ruth, has Mel ever seen the Monty Python Holy Grail?
I think she has. It's been so long since I've seen it. I can't remember it either.
Well, yeah, I think she's seen it. I mean, because they've had so many different ones, I think she's might have got some confusing, but also it's been a long while. Mel, have you ever seen Monty Python Holy Grail?
Yes, I've seen it once.
Once. Okay. Dun, 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 but great job. Well, okay, so
Not
now
the highlight of hers.
no, I'm saying you don't remember nothing about it, but no, that's Norm remembers the one part. If you didn't see that part, or remember that part, you're dead to him. No, just
I
kidding.
remember the accent.
Yes.
So now
Coconut's going.
Norm is going to replay, and yeah, there are 531 movies, even though it says 530 that are on this. So he's playing the 1980 comedy Airplane. I'm going to put him in the spotlight, and when you are ready.
All right, everybody, strap in. Put your tray tables up, ready to leave for liftoff. Are you okay, Roger? Roger. Yeah. Don't. Shirley, you must be kidding. Hey, don't call me Shirley. Oh, somebody's in the plane is having trouble. They're panicking because we're having mechanical problems. Get some sense into you. Hey, sister, beat her up. Okay, all right. So I need to go back there because the pilot just went off. So we'll have the inflatable co-pilot take over. Oh, he's not very efficient, but he's steady. Okay, so some other calamities will happen, but I have no memory of them. So let's go down with the ship.
All right, perfect. Give Norm a clap. And now I'm going to ask you, Ruth, as we put him out of spotlight, has Norm ever seen the movie Airplane?
He surely has, but don't call me Shirley.
Now, has Norm ever seen the movie Airplane?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, he definitely saw the movie Airplane, though I still prefer Naked Gun with Shirley, where he took that line again. But Norm, have you ever seen Airplane?
You prefer everything naked. Yes, I've seen it.
Right. So now we're going to share the screen again, and Ruth is going to replay the movie, and then we'll see if we thought she's seen it or not. Dun, 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 share is there. Bum, ba, dun, 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 dun. Spin the wheel. Johnny Dangerously, 1984. Johnny Dangerously. We'll put her on the spotlight, and when you are ready.
Come in. Hi, are you Mr. Johnny Dangerously? Yes, I am. Can I help you? Yes, my husband, he's been murdered. Murdered? Yes, murdered. Is there something wrong with your hearing? No, I'm sorry. What can I do for you? I need you to help me find his murderer. Okay, that'll be $50,000 and I'll be right on it. Shirley. Stop calling me Shirley. This is the wrong movie. Okay. Hello, Chief. I want to know, Joe was murdered on Friday. I forgot to get his last name. how many Joes have been murdered on Friday? 20, you say? Well, okay. He had a very good-looking wife. Okay, yeah. All right, thanks. Shh. I think if I drive to the cliff.
Give her hand. We'll put her down from the spotlight. And going to ask you, Mel, has Ruth ever seen the movie Johnny Dangerously?
I'm gonna say no, but that was a very good interpretation.
Norm, has Ruth ever seen the movie Johnny Dangerously? Okay, I don't know if he's joking or if he's doing
I
it.
said, surely you must be kidding. She has not seen it.
Not a chance in a million years that she's seen it. She didn't even hear of it, I'm guessing, which was a great gangster movie comedy with Michael Keaton. Brilliant, but yes, and a great cast. But you can let us know how you didn't see it, Ruth. It was all good. Great job.
I didn't see it. I didn't know that Michael Keaton was in it though.
Yes, okay. Yes, great. And I love the cast. Very great comical cast. But yeah, they were awesome.
I will go see it now.
Yeah, definitely. Then when people say, what's the greatest gangster movie of all time? Johnny Dangerously. There you go. Maybe not, but yes. So we are now going to do, you know what? We'll do the simple improv game of 1, 3, 5. Why not? So we're going to do this various times. So basically, I'm going to have Norm's going to start in the beginning. He's going to say one word at a time. Then, oh, you know what? We're going to actually, we'll have it where we're going to do it till we play multiple games. We're going to have Ruth's going to start. She's going to do one word at a time. So she's going to start the scene. Norm's going to respond right after Ruth with 3 words, and then Mel's responding right after Norm with 5 words. So it's not one word at a time. We need you just say one-word sentences. So it's not like you got to continue, Ruth, every time from your last word. Just one-word sentences that make sense in the scene. So I'm going to give you a suggestion. You 3 are going to do a 1, 3, 5, but Ruth starts. Norm, Mel, Ruth, Norm, Mel in that order. 1, 3, 5. So your suggestion is firecracker. Firecracker, July 4th's coming. Firecracker, when you are ready, Ruth.
Boom.
You heard that?
Check it out. Cherry bomb.
Dangerous.
It can be.
Yeah, danger is exciting.
Kids.
Call the police.
Lighting it up. Let's go.
No.
It looks fun.
Boom, pow, crack. Yes, successful.
Not.
Hey, join in.
Come, let's do it again.
Thinking.
Losing a finger?
More where that came from.
Ouch.
Johnny living dangerously.
Your turn. Go for it.
Mommy.
Don't call mommy.
Don't tell your parents. No.
Daddy.
You party pooper.
I shouldn't have invited you.
Sorry.
You should be.
Ruining our fun, like always.
Mean.
Little kids suck.
Can you handle a sparkler?
Maybe.
How about balloon?
There you go. Now quiet.
Okay.
Lick your sucker.
Lighting another one. Oh boy.
Ouch.
That's so funny.
This is great. Best day.
No.
We say yes.
Cry baby. Wah, wah, wah.
Home.
Why don't you?
Finally, Good riddance to you.
Bye.
Don't call back.
Go already. Get out of here.
Burn.
What'd you say?
Did you just curse me?
No.
How dare you?
You want me to burn?
Yeah.
You're so maniacal.
That's sick. Real messed up.
Pyro.
You can join.
Wow, maybe you are cool.
Call scene. So give a hand. All right. Ryan, you can hop on when you're ready.
Cool. Hi there.
Hello.
Going on.
Not too much. Sorry I'm late.
It's all good. No harm, no foul. Destroy that. All right, so we're gonna do the verbatim game. So with the verbatim game, very fun game. So the key goes down to, we're gonna have it where, you know what, I'll be the judge and the jury. So yeah, I'm actually giving the little points to how things were going here, but it just goes down to everything, with the improv. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Don't be a loser. But if you win or lose, but it's how you play the game. Da-da-da. No crying in improv. What the fudge? But okay, anyway. So we're gonna do the verbatim. So the key is somebody's gonna create a scene. They're gonna do this scene, and then the next person's gonna do exactly what they saw. It's kind of like a telephone game, but in a lot more fun of a manner. So they're not going to try to change any of the lyrics. They're going to try to match everything, object, space work they do, and what's what. So we're going to have it where we will have it right off the bat that Mel is going to start a scene. I'm going to put her in the spotlight, and Norm is going to copy her, and he'll copy her to the best of his ability. So I am going to put up the timer again so you all see it. And she's going to be doing a 30-second scene only, but, and of course I'm hitting, wish there was a quicker way to do this, and there probably is. I just don't know how to do it, but okay, I'm going to put Mel into the spotlight. So I would say try to play more than one character if you can make it at least two or more, but trying to put you in the spotlight. There we go. All right. So she's doing a 30-second scene. Try to do object space work, and then Norm's going to try to do his best to match what Mel does word for word and everything else. So your suggestion is construction site. Construction site. When you are ready, you may begin.
Help me lift this. Help me. Help. It's heavy. Come on. Dude, your lunch break ended 2 minutes ago. Help. All right. Cool your britches. All right, here you go. Yeah. Oh, man, you are so lazy, dude. I do all the work around here. Oh, come on. I just know how to have a little fun on the job. You should try it sometime. Oh, yeah, real fun. Lifting beams and pounding dirt. Real fun. You just got the wrong attitude, man.
And all right. So now the goal for Norm is to do word for word, object to object, space to space, everything that Mel did, he's going to redo. Go for it, Norm.
Help me. Savvy. Oh, come on. I'm on my break. Your break ended 1 minute ago. Come on, you're so lazy. I'm not lazy, I just know how to have fun. Fun? Lifting beams and pounding dirt? That's no fun, yeah. Yeah, you just don't know how to have fun. You are a work addict. Oh, you're so lazy. You just don't know what to do.
Yeah, I know. So right now, we're going to have it where Ruth's going to be doing the scene that she saw Norm do, not what she saw Mel do. So the goal is copying the scene. She's trying to copy exactly what Norm did and not what Mel did. Hopefully it was the same. Probably wasn't, as you saw, but we're putting her in the spotlight, word for word, action to action when you're ready.
Oh my God, this beam is so heavy. Well, why don't you carry it instead? I don't want to carry it. You carry it. Oh boy, I've been working all day in the dirt and digging here, and it's like, oh, you're complaining again. I hate this job. I was digging in the dirt when you were coming from the dirt. What's that supposed to mean? That's supposed to mean that
Take her off the spotlight. So right now, we're gonna have it where Ryan's got to do what Ruth did, not what any of the other two did, even though it should be identical. But the goal is we're trying to see who did the best job. Did Norm do the best job of Mel? Did Ruth do the best job of what Norm did, or is Ryan going to do the best job of what Ruth did? We're putting him in the spotlight. And when you are ready.
Hey, help me carry this beam. Man, you so do it yourself. You're always so. Why don't you do it? Come on, man, quit being so lazy. You just don't know how to play in the dirt. I was in the dirt. I was born into the dirt before we even got out of the dirt. Stop talking about dirt, man, and help me live this thing. You just don't know how to have fun. I like to have fun. This job is fun.
So we're gonna do this just one more time. So now we're gonna have it where Mel's gonna not recreate what she did or what Norm did or what Ruth did, but what Ryan did. So we're trying to see who matches best to the best. She's hoping it was the same scene that she started. We know it wasn't, but when you are ready, Ruth, Mel, you may begin.
Hey, come on, help me carry this beam. You're so you're so bossy. I don't want to help you carry this stupid beam. Come on, help me out here. You're so lazy. I'm just sitting here playing in the dirt. I've been playing in the dirt since I was a kid, and I've been playing in the dirt before you came out of the dirt. What does that even mean? Help me carry this beam, damn it. I want to do that. I just want to play in the dirt. Playing in the dirt is fun, and this job is fun. I like playing in the dirt. What's wrong with you?
Absolutely. Now that great job. So yeah, so it's basically for what we say. So I'm going to ask each one what they thought. So I'm going to ask you right off the bat, Norm, who do you think did the best? Just don't nominate yourself. Do you think Mel did the best job recreating what Ryan did? Do you think Ryan did the best creating what Ruth did? Did Ruth do the best job creating what you did? Who did the best out of those three?
I would say Mel.
No. Okay. Ruth, who do you think did the best job, not counting yourself? Do you think Mel did the best recreating Norm? Norm did the best recreating Mel, or did Ryan do the best job recreating yourself?
I think Ryan did the best. He really got a good wine going down there.
So we're going to ask you, Ryan, anybody but yourself, do you think Mel did the best job recreating you? Did Norm do the best job recreating her? Did Ruth do the best job recreating Norm?
I think for technical value, I think Mel did the best job with the verbatim and the recall skills. That's my vote.
Okay, so Mel had a 2-1 vote, so they don't need the tiebreakers. I don't have to vote, so Mel wins. So I will say who gave the best. Got to give it extra points to Ruth because she made it sound like if this was politics, she really was selling Norm to a great ability to what's what. With Ryan, yeah, but great. So we're going to take that off, taking out my timer because it takes up a good part of the screen. So right now we are going to do. Forgot the name. It's all good. I'm not write all these things with names, and now all this other stuff's in my way, but it's all great. So we're gonna do a category situation. So how it goes down to is each person they need to. It's kind of like. Say if the answer is all fruit, I might be, like this, I could use the fruit, but I can't use it as fruit. I'll use it in a sentence. So it'd be like this. Listen, you know what? Why don't you stop being such a banana and split? So boom. So then you go like that, you stop being so core to the moment. Apple core, so like you're going to fit into if that makes all sense. So we're going to do 2 scenes of 2 different people. So right now we're going to you know what? We're going to have the ladies first men at this point. Why the heck not? So I'm going to put the 2 women in the spotlight first.
Dark glasses against light glasses.
That works, I guess. So just sort of thinking, do you want fruit? I'll ask you, do you guys want fruit and vegetables, all produce, or do you want something different?
I like that.
You like that? You both like it? All right. So you two are going to do a scene, and your suggestion, even though you don't need a suggestion, we're going to give you a suggestion anyway. But your suggestion is, you know what? We got to get cute. We got to stick to the supermarket. So we're going to say supermarket, but try not to use fruits or vegetables for the supermarket as it's something joke on. But when you are ready, Mel, you or either one of you can begin. Yep.
Yeah, I gotta head to the automotive aisle. My car is such a lemon.
Um, a tomato that was a bad car for you to get.
Yeah, but you're the one who said, let us get a classic car and happens to old cars.
Well, I mean, I think you were convinced by the guy who was trying to celery it to you.
Yeah, I guess there's also that. I mean, it does look pretty cool, but I hit that deer with it and I felt like the Titanic hitting an iceberg.
Hmm. Well, you certainly overpaid that guy with a lot of bread.
Yeah, I just spent all my dough on it. So now I got to go get some motor oil and some brake fluids and all that.
Aren't you the one that told me that you really wanted to buy a motorcycle instead?
A Harley Davidson really would be the apple of my eye.
The only thing is that if you had to transport a lot of people, you'd be in a real pickle.
That's true. I guess me and my motorcycle would just be a pair.
You know what, though? If you had one of those sidecars, that would be so cheery.
Yeah, but it would look pretty bananas. I also think that with you riding and me in the sidecar, people would think we were crackers. Yeah, but I mean, it would still look pretty cool if it was in mint condition.
All right, Sames, give a hand. All right, ladies, great job.
A great
So,
round between Mel and Ruth.
I'm sorry.
There's a great round between Mel and Ruth.
Yep, definitely did a
Melon.
good job. So right now, I would say the men have to show something. They need to show the women did a great job. So we're gonna put them in the spotlight, and you guys have to do all things that are not in the contents of it, but in the pun joke styles that they did. Any type of candy sweets, any type of candy or sweets. When you are ready, that's good with you guys, right? I think.
Go in the grocery store.
Yep, you're in the. You know what? We're gonna say you're in the candy store, and you're not talking about the candy, but gotta do the harder balance when you two are ready.
There's no booze here, but there's licorice.
You're such an airhead. There's no booze at a candy store.
Hey, don't say that, I'll smack you.
Hey, don't be a dum-dum. There's no need for violence.
Oh, Henry, stop threatening me.
You know what? I'm gonna sue you for 1,000 grand, 10 grand. What
I
is that what it
see
is?
your cherry has blossomed.
It's that thing called whatchamacallit, legal action if you attack me for no reason.
Leslie, quick. Stop saying that.
Oh, Toots, see, roll with the punches. You know what I mean?
Oh, what's just those kids? They're such brass, Sour Patch Kids.
Hey, I'm not trying to be one of those nerds, but I think using brains over brawn is pretty good around here. What else is happening in this store?
Well, they just called you a goober.
That was a gobstopper of a comment.
Yeah, those little runts.
Do you have any gum? Drop what you're doing. I need some gum. My breath is really bad.
I meant to bring some, but I forgot.
You Mentos? Bring some, but you don't have any?
Hey, it's bad for your teeth. You lose your teeth, and I only have gum left.
Uh, I'm such a dipstick sometimes. I don't even remember that it's bad for your teeth.
Hmm. I'm not sure how she identifies. I call her she.
Tobe, your name's Tobe, right? Tobe, we're on the right side of history when you correctly gender identify someone.
All right. We'll tablet that for later.
Of course, scenes. All right. Good job, gentlemen. All right. Perfect. We're putting in the points here and there. So David Riley did say he's having a lot of computer problems. He's trying to get on, but dun.
NASA controlled.
Yes, yeah, the good old computer world adds to the excuse world. You know, people just in general are late. People are late. It's them, not the computers. It's not traffic. No, just kidding. Sometimes it is the computer world. Sometimes. But yes, okay. So we're going to end up going where we're going to do a pun joke style game. Why not? So I do the joke pun style games a bit different than everybody else on the planet. I like it. Been doing this for over 11 years in New York City, where I grab people doing this stuff in these improv games and shows. And it just comes down to we're going to do it in order. So I'm going to start Mel, Norm, Ruth, and then Ryan. And then I'll finish it off. And then Mel's going to start it. It's going to go around. So everybody gets to go. Because a lot of times you might have somebody, if you're doing it in person, we've done it in person, online, done it online. And they'll take the stand. They'll go here. So you might hear somebody say 10 jokes or somebody may not say any. I want everybody to say it. Again, there's no, what's the worst that could come? You be corny. Again, it's all good. No harm, no foul. So we're going to do, there's many of them, but you know what? We're going to do, why not? It's not you, it's me, or it's not me, it's you. So I'm going to give a theme. Whatever the theme is, it doesn't have to be that same wording, but it's like, as an example, if we said, just because they did the candy, I might say candy. I might be like, it's not you, it's me. I'm just a bit, too, you don't give me enough kisses, be like, oh yeah,
I forgot that one.
it's not me, it's you. You're not sweet enough for me. So it's those type of things. So you know what? We'll change it up. I was going to say stick with that. Now it's a bunch of them's coming in my head, but so you know what? We'll say, since we have it's the pineapple month, International Pineapple, we'll say fruit. We'll stick with the fruit. So it's not me, it's you. You just a little too crazy. You just act bananas.
It's not you, it's me. I just can't have you pop my cherry.
Me, Tarzan, not me. You. Man, go.
It's not you, it's me. You make me blueberries.
It's not you, it's me. I only believe in consent, not grape.
It's not you, it's me. I just like to be a bit of a seed. All right, so we'll clap there, put that to the side. So now, Mel, your subject that you'll start, and your oh, you know what? I'll even let you do it. Go ahead. I won't do it like the other one. Go ahead. Give us what's the theme.
Travel. Theme is travel. It's not me, it's you. You're just plain boring.
It's not me, it's you. You always complain because my fly is open. Flying?
It's not me, it's you. You're such a head case.
It's not me, it's you. You gave me a phony number. You're telling me your number's 747-0000? Not even an area code?
It's not me, it's you. You just make me always seasick.
It's not me, it's you. You have too much baggage.
That's a great job. All right, Norm, give us a brand new theme, please.
Music. It's not me, it's you. Your constant nagging is like breaking my eardrums.
It's not me, it's you. You need to really take note of that.
It's not me, it's you and your attitude. Cello.
It's not you, it's me. I just don't have the right chorus to deal with you no more.
It's not me, it's you. You're always tooting your own horn.
It's not me, it's you. You've gone too high on the scale.
That's a great job. All right, so Ruth, give us a brand new theme and you will begin.
Amusement parks.
Go for it, Ruth.
It's not you, it's me. I'm tired of going around this Ferris wheel with you over and over again.
It's not me, it's you. Ever since the divorce, I can't get my property back. I want my land back. Let go land.
It's not me, it's you. You don't venture into my hot dog enough.
It's not me, it's you. You've got my head spinning.
It's not you, it's me. The ride's over.
It's not you, it's me. You're no prize.
Job. So we're going to do this around one more time. Ryan, what is the theme, please?
Horror movie stuff. It's not you, it's me. I just feel so depressed. I feel like a complete blob.
It's not me, it's you. You're really a bit scary. I don't want to claim you to be my boo.
It's not me, it's you. You hold a grudge.
It's not me, it's you. You're horrible in bed.
It's not me, it's you. Because I know what you did last summer.
It's not me, it's Nosferatu.
Great job. Stout. Get the little points around here and there and looking at this and that and both. All right. So we are going to do here, and we are going to do I'm messing with this thing. So you know what, we're gonna do new choice. Why not? We're gonna do new choice. So it's gonna be two-person scenes. I'm gonna try to change everybody into being with everybody. So right now we're gonna have it with Norm and Ruth are gonna do a scene. So Norm and Ruth are gonna do a scene and then gonna be saying new choice. Then they have to change the wording around with what they said. So as an example to the audience, I mean like this. Yeah, I love that movie. New choice. I love that TV show. New choice. I love bed. You know, it's going here and there. So you'll keep going until I let it go, and then you'll go. So, and then let the other one respond after you finish your new choice, just to see them justify it, sort of. But going to put, Norm and Ruth in the spotlight for the moment. And I'll give you a suggestion in the moment. So, with you two lovely individuals, we will say smartphones. Smartphones is your suggestion. When you are ready, either of you can start.
I think I'm ready to abandon my flip phone and go for a smartphone.
Flip phone. We were born in the last century. There's like iPhone 100 now.
Yeah, well, they keep saying iPhone. Yeah. It's a U phone right now. I have a flip phone. So I'm going to get rid of it.
It's definitely a you phone because you're the only one that has one.
New choice.
It's definitely a me phone because it's an iPhone, get it?
Oh, I get it. Yeah. So I want it to be a Wii phone because I'll get one just like yours.
Well, I actually like the iPhone because it allows me to just talk to myself.
Hmm. What's fun in that?
New choice.
Wow, I've heard that you talk all by yourself all the time.
New choice.
You must be crazy.
Crazy. They're the ones that made the iPhone so easy that I can just like talk to myself all day.
Yeah. You talk and you pretend to text people that you've never seen before. How do you know they're real?
They don't have to be real as long as I'm having fun. It's iPhone. I'm having fun. Get it?
I get it. Crazy.
New choice.
I get it. I'll get you an appointment.
New choice.
I get it. Sit down. I'll get some pills for you.
New choice.
Sit down. Give me your phone. We need to have an intervention.
Oh, here's my phone. What's
Yeah.
an intervention though? I don't know.
We have to have you communicate with other people and stop being attached with this piece of technology.
I don't want to communicate with other people. I mean, just talking to you is hard.
I know. It's not easy, but that's what it is to be human.
Well, I like to be superhuman. I mean, that way I don't have to talk to anybody.
New choice.
Uh, I like to be superhuman because I can go fly around from building to building.
New choice.
I like to be superhuman because then I don't even have to use a toilet.
New choice.
I like to be superhuman because then I can talk to animals.
New choice.
I like to be superhuman so that I can communicate telepathically and then I don't even need a phone.
New choice.
I like to be superhuman because then I don't have to use the subway. I can just run really fast.
Oh, superhuman? I've got steroids for you. That'll do the job.
All right, give it. Of the individual. So we're gonna put this down and down. So now that Mel and Ryan learned the game for the very first time, they're gonna show us what pros they are as rookies. Just joking, they both are pros at it. Now you gotta build it up really, but great job with those two. So I'm gonna put you both in the spotlight. Same game. I'm going to give you a new suggestion that either of you can start with. And your suggestion is concert. Concert.
Oh, I
man,
I love this band.
this is so great. Let's get in the mosh pit, man.
Oh yeah, let's start swinging some punches and throwing kicks.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not punching in this mosh pit. This is a push only mosh pit.
This is a push.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's no kicking. Punching is okay though.
This is a punch pit, but not a kick pit.
Exactly. You got it. I'm glad you could catch on quick.
Good, good. Okay, so no feet allowed, no foot stuff, just the fists.
Yeah. There was a really bad incident with kicking a couple of years back, so they banned it.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard they left kicking and screaming.
New choice.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard that they left home in a body bag.
New choice.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard that they're okay and they're actually part of the band now.
Yeah, but the drummer's timing, it's totally off, and it's because of that incident.
Yeah, and he just punches the drums now.
Kind of sick though. It's kind of badass.
Yeah, it sounds really primal, like I don't know what it is, like a jungle music.
Exactly. I'm glad you pick up on the jungle influences in this band.
New choice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jungle music. What do you think this is? Tarzan?
New choice.
Yeah, it's totally jungle music. That's why we're all wearing loincloths.
Yep, they said bring your own loincloth. That's part of the dress code for the concert here, which is a very unusual request, but we both agreed to it. Even though the tickets are very expensive, you think they just let anybody in.
Yeah, the loincloth is kind of also part of why they don't want us kicking. They don't want us lifting our legs too high.
Oh, right. And also the jewels.
Yeah, yeah, you got to think about stuff like that. I mean, unless you want to bring a cup, but that's on you.
New choice.
I mean, unless you want to bring armor, that's on you.
New choice.
Unless you want to wear a Kevlar loincloth,
New choice.
unless you want to wear a loincloth that's made out of metal, but that could also be painful.
New choice.
Unless you just want to go in the buff, some people do that. It gets wild around here.
You said go in the butt or go on the bus?
Neither of those things.
I'm happy about that. Well, I won't do either, but anyway, I think the first song is starting. This is my favorite song.
New
You know
choice.
they're not starting for another 5 hours, so we have a lot of killing time.
New choice.
They're starting in 2 seconds. So there's still okay. Here it goes. Here's the song. It's called. Do you say new choice?
New choice.
Okay, so I'm singing the song now. They just pulled me on stage. Jungle fever in the jungle. Donkey Kong is my uncle. And Diddy's here, and everybody's happy. End of the song.
All right. Great job. So listen, Ryan, I'm going to be your agent if you win that singing less contract right now.
You got the gig.
No way was he going to stop you.
Take it straight to American Idol or whatever. Got talent.
William Hung, you got some competition.
So we are going to do, you know what? We're going to do the interview. Interview's a very fun game, but we're going to have it where I'm going to be interviewing you both. So I'm going to be interviewing you both for a job position. The key, though, we're going to have it where it's going to be the ladies first, the men once again, and the ladies are two heads. So Mel is the first head to speak, and Ruth is the second head to speak. So once they finish, though, the one that last spoke, the other one will speak when they're asked again the question. And Norm and Ryan are, Norm and Ryan are the other double headers. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to let you guys be. So it comes down to, we're going to have it where Mel and Ruth, they're two heads, but it's one person, and Norm and Ryan are two heads. So whoever's the last to speak, the other head starts when they're continuing conversation. But you two, you know what? When I am doing an interview, I'm going to have you four doing it. I keep changing it up, but just because of what's going here and there. So I'm putting you two ladies here and putting you two gentlemen here.
So it's one word at a time.
Well, yeah, so it's one word at a time, but you're going to complete your sentences. So it's Mel and Ruth is one person, Norm and Ryan's the next person. So I would say, just to start it off, Mel will start as the first person, Norm will start as the second person, but whoever finishes it between the two, the other person is going to start the next one. So they have to listen. So you two are on your third date. Your third date. When you are ready, you may begin, Mel.
I
am
so
bored.
Do
You
want
some
alcohol?
definitely
That
sounds
delicious.
Well,
let
me
call
the
waiter.
I'll
Order 'em.
to
Jimmy Mac Pookies.
wow
That
was
exotic.
drink.
it
Is
my
favorite
Wow.
Let
Me,
see
if
they
can
arrange
a
taste
for
you.
That
8
is
the
best
time
to
get
drunk.
right.
Now
We
can
start
to
get
to
my
place.
Well,
everything
depends
on
how
clean
your
place.
is.
it
Is
very,
messy.
but
I
will
clean
some
of
it
for
you.
I'll call scene on that. All right. Now. Removing the spotlight. Great job.
I forgot about the one word thing for a second there.
Oh yeah, we could tell him we saw her and I was like, go, and she's like, all right, and she was like, yep, all great jobs. But so looking in here. So right now we're gonna do one more thing. I'm just gonna see who's the champion out of you four. So we're gonna do it where what's up, Cap?
Just in
Yeah.
time for the finale.
Yes,
Right.
I was exactly waiting for that so I could just swoop in and just slash the victory.
we're gonna throw you in the bucket now.
Or are you guys in my bucket?
Let's the tables have turned.
So what we're going to do, we're gonna have it. Yep, we're gonna have it. Captivates the long shot, but he still could bail because this is worth the most points in the whole game. And we're gonna do the alphabet game. Now the key here is your goal is to it has to make sense, but you have to get it under 90 seconds, otherwise your time stops. The furthest to get there to make it work is successful. So we're gonna have it right off the bat where. And yeah, once it ends, it's going to be between the two, here and there. But I'm going to say I'm going with the letter A. Oh, you know what? We're going to make Captive A be in the first one because he's going to have to take the most chances if it fails. So I'm going to have it where Captive A is going to be doing it with Norm in the beginning. Well, that doesn't sound right, but okay. That's between you two and that's in your own place. Okay. So I'm going to put you both in the spotlight and your goal is to get this in 90 seconds or less. It's the alphabet game. So,
Which
I'm sorry?
which letter are we starting in?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to let you know. I promise you. So, yeah. So, you're going to start with the letter S as in Sam. And you're going to start Capital A. And you're going until it reaches R. Going around. So, it's just one of each letter. And once they mess up, it stops also. So, your goal is to get to the furthest. It to make sense. And your suggestion is picnic. Picnic when you are ready, starting with S as in Sam.
Sammy, have you packed the picnic basket?
Terribly, yes.
Umbrella warned me of your packing skills.
Very complex it is.
What was that? Did you stutter?
Exactly.
You always do that when you are nervous.
0 time have I not done that.
Al told me you put something naughty inside the picnic basket.
Because I'm nervous.
Can't you tell that I am?
Don't tell me.
Elephant has shit the bed, my friend. Come clean.
Frankly, that's terrible.
Good. Now you understand the gravity of this situation.
Hurry before the ants get here.
I don't know any ants coming to get us. Did you borrow money from them too?
Just eat.
Calamari.
Love it.
Kingfish. Me want some what you're having.
No. No.
Oh, you're refusing me?
Please, keep your hands off my food.
Quick, give me your food.
Right, like I'm gonna share with you.
Perfect. Okay, they did it in 1 minute and 28 seconds. They got it on.
Ooh.
So they're both advancing. So now going to put it where the ladies are gonna have to do the same. And Ryan is gonna be, oh, you know what? We're actually gonna put Ryan in this too. So it's a 3-person scene. So again, we want it to make sense. So you could go in any order you want. You could go to Mel, Ruth, you know what? Yeah, we'll do Mel, Ruth, Ryan, Mel, Ruth, Ryan, Mel, Ruth, Ryan in the alphabet game. And we're gonna start you off with the letter B as in boy. B as in boy. Mel's gonna start, and your 3 suggestions is, and remember, you need to get under 90 seconds, making it make sense. And your suggestion is, where's SpongeBob? Where's SpongeBob? When you are ready, beginning with B as in boy.
Boy, the ocean sure is big.
Can't you see that everybody wants to live here?
Did you know the cost of real estate is going through the roof?
Exactly, Squidward. I can always count on you to give us a reality check.
Fine. It's just a place that now is too expensive.
Good
Oh,
God.
put a sock in it, why don't ya?
Help me find my pineapple.
If you just look around, they're everywhere.
Just don't tell any more people about Bikini Bottom's price of living.
Kicking people out of Bikini Bottom now, are we?
Like you've never done it.
My God, you two are insufferable.
No, you, not us.
Oh, I could say the same about you every day.
Pineapple boy's over there.
Quick, let's go.
Right over there, I'm gonna get him.
SpongeBob's here.
That's right. SpongeBob's here. Ah!
Understand that there's lots of sponges in the sea besides you.
And so, very good job, everyone there, but you did get eliminated because that did it under. Now, I know it's 3 people, so it's hard to do under the 90 seconds, so I'm going to have to do the one that had the most points gets to advance, so it's 3 people in the final. So we do have to give it to Ryan since he was ahead on the point system before that round, so it's going to be Ryan, Norm, and Cap today. They're the 3 finalists. It's oh man's gonna win this time around. Oh my goodness. So
Wait, there's another game? I should have waited longer.
it's no, this is the battle because there's a 3-way tie, so we gotta go to. So now it is you're gonna have to justify why you should win. You have to start with A and end to Z. Alphabet game yourself by justifying and trying to make the most sense to the A to Z, and you got 90 seconds to finish that. That's plenty. 60 seconds to finish it, but you're saying just 26 words, but you need to make sense in the best manner. And the way I see it, Norm's going to begin. So I'm going to put Norm in the spotlight. He's got 60 seconds, and once he messes up the letter, it's not going to make total sense. We know that, but you'll try your best to make it make
Just by myself, right?
by yourself, saying, like your first word, your
Okay.
first sentence is A, B, you're doing sentences,
Yeah.
not each word, but so it's not 26 words, it's 26 sentences. When you already Norm, you will
Starting with what letter?
A as an apple.
Always losing. Because I try hard. Can't I win for once? Don't you have any pity on me? Every time I lose. Frankly, it's getting tiring. Good God, I should win. Hurry, give me some points. I want to win. Just let me win. Kill the other guys. Let me kill them. Many murders coming up. No way anybody survives this. Oh, I'm gonna win this time. Please give me victory. Quit stopping. Right, I'm gonna murder everyone. Suicide afterwards, of course. Too much guilt after killing. Under no sane reason should I survive. Very well, I'll go to prison. Well, I'm sorry I thought of that. Ixnay on that idea. Yes, I'm going to jail. 0 chance of winning now.
And scene. All right, so great job. So I will announce the timer at the end, but we're gonna do it now. So it's gonna be you, Ryan. You're gonna do the same thing, justify why you should win. A through Z, starting with A, but again, you're doing sentences, not just words, but A through Z. And once it passes his time, though, then I'm gonna stop it. Well, I'll give you an extra 20 seconds afterwards just to give it, but if it goes past that, then we'll cut you off. But when you are ready, you're gonna justify why you should win.
All I'm asking for is a peaceful resolution. Between you and me, I think I'm a pretty likable guy. Can't do any of the stuff Norm was trying to do. Dead, not my goal. Everybody should be alive, even if I do win. Frankly, Mel could be an ally in this corner. She might agree to a temporary transfer of power. Good if that happens. If not, no murder. How about we could be mutually involved in some kind of organization? I think maybe we could even have like a brain trust. Just don't kill me, please, Norm. Killing is wrong. Leave me alive. Murder me not, I ask you, sir. Oh, this is just improv. Please, don't take it so seriously. Quickly, we're running out of time. Really, I'm running out of time. So, back to the original point. I'd like to win. Tell you what, if I don't win, I won't begrudge you for it. Understand? Very nice to play with you guys. One, win or not, I'd still like you. X-rays will not be needed unless Norm murders me, and then they need to do see if my bones are alive. You can leave this decision up to yourself. 0 harm, no foul.
Let's see. All right. So give
Agree to disagree.
So, going to do this one more time. So this is up to Captive A. So right now there is one's got the winner, and it's the timer that's got it. But I'll announce that at the end. So Captive A, you're going to obviously justify why you should win, coming in the last moments, starting with A, finishing with Z, making it make sense. Go.
Almighty has spoken that I should win, because I am the most handsome. Criminals like Norm shouldn't win. Democrats like Ryan shouldn't win. Ethereals like me should definitely win. Fuck's sake, I should win. God's sake, I should definitely win. Have you have no pity? I am so lovable. Just look at my face. Cap needs to win. Let me win. My entire existence clings upon this contest. No! I need to do stand-up afterwards. I need to win. Oh my God, let me win. People, if you don't, quick, there's a murderer on the loose. Act now. Right now is the time. Norm is eating the cats and the dogs. Why did I even say that? To be honest, I don't know where I'm going. Umbridge, help me. Very much so. Need help. What? The sentences don't make sense? X-ray the damn thing and give me the autopsy. You should let me win. Zach, the invisible man, let me win.
And scene. All right, so give a hand. All righty, so they all did a great job, but right now, the ladies did falter to the men that came in the top 3. So in third place with the timer, and I did see I will say one did make a mistake with the skipping of the letter. It happens, no harm, no foul. I do put a 5-second penalty on it, but they didn't need it because they didn't make it anyway. So they want to beat the time. So in third place with 1 minute and 37 seconds is Ryan. In second place with 1 minute and 21 seconds is Captivate. And in
Damn it, Norm!
first place with
Murder! Yes!
13 is Norms. Unharmed is winner.
Kill the
This is
competition.
why America is the way that is.
It's the timer. You can check in the cameras again, but yes, it was 1:14. I think he might be the only one that actually officially did the A to Z, but it was really fun. Definitely. So I just like to go around seeing what, again, if you have a website you want to let people know about. Ruth, do you have a website that people should know to find you in person or online when you're performing?
I do not have a website. I sometimes am on here and I perform with what's it called? Extreme Improv.
Right. Well, that's what you're doing.
And you can also follow me on Instagram to see if I'm doing anything.
Perfect, Ruth. Great job. Mel, do you have a website so people know how to find you when you're performing in person or online?
You can find me at mel.licious on YouTube. I'm also Melanie Catherine Post on Facebook. I perform with the Improv Professionals on Socially Distant Improv, and you can find me here sometimes with Extreme.
Yeah, Mel and Ryan, do you have a website so people know where to find you when you're performing in person or online? Or
Not really. I do Extreme every now and again. If I ever do stand up, sometimes I film it and put it up on my TikTok or Instagram at Agents of Relaxation. Other than that, I have a career portfolio, but that's not relevant here. So anyway, that's it.
perfect, Ryan. Captivate, do you have a website so people know how to find you in person or online when you're performing? You're gonna have to speak up a lot louder if you want to say no.
You can find me on the next set. Then I'll tell you where you can find me. Norm.
Right.
Dogs and cats.
And since Norm won, yes, I didn't do it, but yeah, so you can follow me on the sites behind me, obviously, to acknowledge here and there. We do this monthly show. This is the 59th month in a row. It's going 8 hours, and it's a lot of fun. Different improv teams, stand-up comedians from around the globe, and also podcast styles, where I got 3 of them going today. So it'll be a lot of fun. And Norm, since you did win Extreme today, what would do you have a website so people know when to find you or run away from you and when?
Well, if you look for me or try to follow me, I will look for you. I will find you and I will kill you. But it's improv killing. It's all for fun.
All right.
Try explaining that to
Killed
the
it.
YouTube admins.
Yeah, policy violations.
So thank you all. Thank you, Extreme. Every one of you have an amazing rest of your weekend and start of your weekend. But yep, thank you all. Definitely great job.
That was certainly improv at its best, Andy.
Oh, yeah, I caught that.
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay. All right.
Yes, yeah.
Just pointing out typos and
Oh,
editorial.
I did put typos? Oh, man.
On the
The
X.
X, just the X.
There.
Of course.
Trying to improve your search results.
Oh wow.
It's improv tits for crying out loud. But
That's right.
Improv
Improv
at
a tits best.
It says I'm Rova Tits Best.
It's best.
That sounds like an adult site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an XXX at.
thank you all. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. And
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, everyone.
Take
Great job.
care, everybody.
Have a good weekend.
great. So yeah, Captivate, you could stick around because obviously I was gonna have Mel introduce you, but you were here.
No, definitely
at the end.
introduce me. I like being introduced properly.
So Mel, introduce properly our next act, please.
Yes, I will introduce properly Kappa Save. Yeah.
Hi all. Finally, someone said my name in the appropriate way. I should actually write that down every time that Andy mispronounces my name. That could be like several stage names for me.
Oh, did I just show your name again?
He thinks you're captivating.
At least I wasn't decapitated. Let me share the stream a bit.
Oh yeah, let me do your thing. I got you.
Yeah. Creating post. Post has been created. So you can see my Disney fans come to this R-rated comedy show and click unsubscribe. Oh no, am I stuck a bit or am I going well? Okay, I am going well. So
Yeah, you
okay.
got your own power. I can't control what you do now.
I am on my own, like always. Andy has abandoned me in the seventh stage. Anyways, I'm here. Let me do my set. What's up, docs? Once again, hailing from the land of leopards, elephants, and crocodiles. It's me, Couple Dave. And guys, I was so sad that I missed seeing you guys in your lingeries. I mean, I missed the National Lingerie Day show. That's exactly what I meant. To be fair, because I showed interest in the Lingerie Day show, Facebook online advertisers actually caught that, and they started recommending me lingeries afterwards.
Oh, really? Wow.
And I was like, it's fun because lingeries are good to look at. And I saw this amazing, gorgeous piece actually, and I was like immediately contacted the sellers. And the person who answered the phone was a bit surprised. It was a woman who answered the phone. It was Stacy, by the way. Her name is Stacy. I can tell from her voice she was sorry.
Did you hear about Stacy's mom? She's got it going on. So hey, there you go.
I know it. Yeah, but this is not her mom. This is Stacy Jr. And she was a bit surprised, but she was completely professional about it. She moved past it. She wasn't judgy. She's like immediately went to like ask my size, and I told her what my size is. And she did tell me that there aren't any available for my size exactly, but I can order a custom made one. And I told her it's all fine because I actually called to ask the price of the mannequin that was wearing the lingerie, to be honest. And Stacy did not like that. Stacy got judgmental. She absolutely slammed the phone down afterwards when I said that. And to be honest, I have to say Stacy is a bit of a hypocrite because she was absolutely fine with the idea of a man wearing lingerie, but she found the idea of a man trying to complete his lingerie wearing doll collection absolutely disgusting. I mean, to be honest, that's a sad world, folks. I mean, I thought we moved past all these boys are not supposed to play with doll stereotype. I was completely offended. Yeah. Yeah, this whole set is just me making up for missing lingerie day, by the way, Andy. And I got way more jokes that will kick you off every platform, by the way.
Norm already did that, so don't worry about it.
I knew it. I knew it. He couldn't have survived. He hid his face in shame. Come back, Andy. Come back. In any case, today is Pineapple Day, so it's the least sexual fruit there is, in my opinion. So there is no way I can make this, naughty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, challenge accepted. Okay? Did you know that pineapple is the only fruit that eats you while you eat it? Because that's exactly what I'm looking for in a woman. And remember, before you eat the pineapple, make sure its top bush is shaved. Oh no, what am I doing? What have you made me, Andy? Let's end on this pineapple gag on a PG joke, okay? A pineapple is like a stern woman. She's rough on the outside, but on the inside, you can still see she has eyes for you. See, that's a PG one. That's a Disney rated one. But to be honest,
And she's sweet.
But I have to tell you the real story behind this, Andy, is because like the only reason why I made that a PG joke is because I didn't know those tiny little brown things inside pineapples are referred to as eyes. I thought they were referred to as thorns. So the original joke was supposed to be a pineapple is like a stern woman, rough on the outside, but on the inside she's still thorny for you. But then I learned, they're not thorns, they're eyes, and I didn't want to be scientifically inaccurate. Speaking, of course, I grew up on watching Animal Planet. I'm scientifically accurate, people. Speaking of which, do you know that there's a parasite called Toxoplasma gondii, I think, not gondii, gondii, that is actually found in cats that can be transmitted to humans, and it causes infertility in men. See, this parasite lives inside your balls and starts chopping off the heads of your sperms, like the French Revolution, okay? And you see, shit like this is why dogs are considered man's best friend, okay? Even though we snip their balls, in turn, they don't take revenge by inventing biological parasite weapons. Curse you, Mr. Fluffballs! But it's not only that. Like I learned this recently, but like years ago, I learned that the same parasite, Toxoplasma gondii, causes slow reaction time. Because like many people who have died in car accidents, after they did the autopsy, they found that they were all infected with this parasite, and it does cause slow reaction time. It also causes a bunch of other neurological disorders, all caused by our fluffy little adorable assos that we love the most. Yes, I'm getting a dog. I'm getting a dog. To be fair, like in healthy individuals, the parasite can be killed off by your immune system. But considering the declining birth rates and the fact that Gen Zs are the most weakest of all the generations, we are not winning this biological warfare, Mel. A civilization ends with us. I mean,
What? Why'd you mention Mel? You don't think I'm that generation? I'm in this generation. I just said
I have the next to the whole section concrete proof that you are Gen X, okay? Because again, the next part of the joke is going to admit we are not like you, Andy, the Generation X.
God, it's. I hate to take the blame for that. Yes.
I mean, that's some strong generational stock right there. I mean, like, they survived through lead poisoning, toxic industrial glues being used as hairsprays, and forever chemicals scraped up and souped inside their pancakes and eggs. What a generation. With all of that going for them, they're the still most fertile generation on the planet right now. Prime example, Elon Musk. Look how many kids he has. Although, to be fair, even though you guys are the most gifted of all the generations, I have to say all those X mutations are a bit wasted on you, plot. Because the reason is the most successful of you are not, enlightened individuals who are working for the betterment of humanity like the X-Men. No, they're the most greedy comic book accurate supervillains on the planet. I mean, Jeff Bezos is actually Lex Luthor. He went to the barber and he went to the suit guy and said, yeah, make me that. Superman was most hated villain. To be fair, they should have casted him in the movie instead of finding another British guy and shaving his head off. Why? Why do you keep making British people bald and giving them fake American accents? Oh my god. But seriously, I do have to ask, Andy, what did your boomer parents do to you? Your entire generation. But I actually know the answer. Don't answer, okay? I know exactly what happened to your generation by your parents, because that's exactly what happened to the, Elon Musk with his, big orange daddy. Because, when Elon started being a little fuzzy, you know what happened to him? The orange trident clocked him in the face. That's what happened. I'd be like, Dad, your tariffs and you're kicking out my engineers from India is bad for my business. And the Tantan was like, bow. Now take that and go to your room. And he did, like the nice Gen X he is. But although he did act tough, I think, afterwards, like every 80s kid, it was my little brother, I gave him a free shot. I mean, it's my little son, I gave him a free shot. But in any case, I'll say this. For Gen Xers, the biggest nemesis you've created for society are billionaires with slightly 80s tendencies. But for us, Mel, our nemesis are going to be Twitch streamers. Think about that. We're going to have presidents who call themselves Speed and Logan Paul, and they're gonna barking at the camera as the press conference. I can see it now. Speed coming in and going, hoof, 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 and they're like, yeah, we vote for him, KSI. This is gonna be our whole thing. And that wraps up my existential rant.
Interesting. Are you all right, Cap? Everything okay?
No, nothing is okay. That's the whole point.
Yes, didn't you not hear my existential plea? My thesis on how humanity is doomed? Our cats, bold people, all are against us. But yeah, let's calm the air down. Let's play improv game. That always, cheers us up. A good set of destruction that will, keep us oblivious to all the destruction that is happening around the world. So since it's Pineapple Day, I already used pineapple joke, but I'm going to do it anyway. How about we play World's Worst, and our first thing will be the world's worst fruit. And we'll go in the order of Andy, Mel, and Kay, because I just played the alphabet game and I'm sticking with that.
World's worth what?
World's worst fruit.
Okay, yeah, the world's worst fruit. It's simple to the point. It's called freaking tomato. That's why fruit was saying, hey, it's a vegetable, it's a vegetable, it's a vegetable. They finally got busted. We don't blame you, fruit. Who the freak wants a damn tomato? Ketchup on it, for crying out loud.
To be fair, Andy, you should be thankful that that fruit is impersonating as a vegetable. Otherwise, you don't have your pizzas. Mel, give us your impersonation or joke of what do you think is the world's worst fruit?
The world's worst fruit is clearly a coconut because it's tasty, but you have to beat the shit out of it to get to the tasty stuff.
So you guys we have like 3 coconut trees at our house. The thing is, like, even though we have it, we still end up buying coconuts. The reason being that buggers are so hard to open. Like, you need like special chopping tools and like very strong. I have cuts all of my hands when I try to open them. Anyways, so my interpretation of the world's worst fruit is, hi, I'm a papaya. I taste like shit. Let's go another round of this. World's worst fruit again. Andy.
I'd say world's fruit worst. Yeah, fruit's got to be pineapple, even though I like pineapple. But the reality is, how many times was SpongeBob getting crapped out from the pineapple? So it's got to be coming from crap. If SpongeBob is crap and you're its pop or mom, I guess it's mom. Well, no, men crap too. So I guess it might be. I don't know if the pineapple's the father or the mother, but pineapple's the worst crap because it crapped out SpongeBob.
I'll agree. I'll agree with you on this. SpongeBob is crap.
No.
I mean, we had Looney Tunes, we had Animaniacs, and then came SpongeBob, and every joke became. I blame you, Andy. Now,
The world's worst fruit is a kiwi because a fruit should not have more hair than I do.
by the way, Andy, I'm winning the hair competition with Mel. By the way, just letting you know, I have won.
Was it those great 70s hairsprays that you used to make them look so nice?
Yes, and that's why I'm slowly melting us away with the toxic chemicals. My interpretation of the world's worst fruit is, hi, I'm a watermelon. I don't have any flavor. I taste like watermelon. You have to add sugar to make me sweet. Otherwise, I just taste like water. Talk about a big water impersonating as grape juice. Fine, we'll move on from the fruits. We'll get to the world's worst SpongeBob episode. How would the world's worst SpongeBob episode would be? And of course, Andy, you're such a fan.
Hey, everybody. Oh, it was so much fun wiping the ass of the pineapple. Oh, he's so clean. I'm his crab.
To be fair, they might have actually done that episode, just letting you know, by the way. Now,
This is an entire feature-length episode of me singing "I'm a Goofy Goober." Ah!
I'm highly surprised that Mel can do SpongeBob impersonation to the T.
I'm a woman of many secrets.
Although you should have actually warned me. I still have the sex doll collection as my background. I should have changed that. Anyone pops on and says, "Oh, what is this? This guy showing a sex doll, Hera." Anyways, the World's Worst SpongeBob episode. Hi, we actually sat down and wrote a script and not actually talking about SpongeBob going yeah all the time. That's actually one of the worst episodes for SpongeBob because it actually has a plot. Okay, there's another impersonation of the World's Worst SpongeBob episode. Andy.
Oh, yeah, being at Krabby Patty and everything. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, all our burgers, we got busted. They all got crabs. Ah! Crabs. It's a Krabby Patty. It's crabs. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's going.
No.
It flies over the generation that's going on of Captivate, but yes.
To be fair, SpongeBob is our generation, right? Well, like,
I think so.
Yeah, like, again, Gen X is claiming everything. Although I was pretty sure they're the ones who sanctioned the show. They would have been like, yeah, there's an idea. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Yeah, that's all they need. Not proper education. No.
Hey, Patrick, want to see who has the more obnoxious laugh? Okay. Ah! Ah!
Oh my god, that starfish. I fucking hate that thing. Here's my interpretation of the World's Worst SpongeBob episode. Hey, what's up, Dad? You're all off fired. I don't want to. What
That
was
is the worst SpongeBob episode. Can't top that one.
Yeah, like I had some sort of strange noise working for me. This is a horror movie. Okay. How much time do I have?
You have 13 minutes.
Oh, nice. Then we get to play the next game that I learned on Monday night. It's called the Tony Award Moment. You see, as we will take turns and we would go and start a monologue. And while we're doing a monologue as a character, we will suddenly call out Tony Award Moment. And then you have to break into a song. Okay? You don't have to go that much, but if you're an amazing singing talent like Mel and Andy, you can always go after 2 minutes. So that's the game. Any questions?
Yeah. Can you repeat that a lot clearer? Because I really got very little of what.
Okay, Andy. First, you turn on the camera. No. The thing is, so you will start a monologue as a character. And as you go through the monologue, I or me and Mal will yell out Tony Award Moment. And then you suddenly have to stop the monologue and break into song. It can be whatever song you wish that kind of relates to the topic or the theme that you started the whole monologue.
Okay.
I have a question. Are you going to call out when the song ends, or do they just end it themselves?
I'm going to let them suffer.
That doesn't answer the question.
So what does that mean? What's the answer to it?
I mean, if you're like belting out like another Let It Go episode, I'm just gonna go in and let it go on. But again, if it turns out it's something other than that, I'll probably close it.
Okay, so it's pretty much you're closing it, not the performer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Andy, can you give us a scenario now for Andy?
A scenario. Okay, yes.
No, Andy, you are doing it. Mel's gonna give you a suggestion.
You just told me. You said me. You said my name. Okay.
Your name was in there. Yes. So your scenario is you're doing a deep sea expedition.
Oh. You're doing a deep sea expedition. You can be any character, actually. You can be any characters from the SpongeBob, but you do remember you have to break into song when I yell out Tony Award Moment. So go.
So yes, you have to go deep down here in the water, as you could see. Yeah, I'm in my scuba diving thing and all that, and going deep into the water. Yes, as you can see, there's the good old shark. Oh, and there's the big giant jellyfish. The jellyfish can be sometimes so timid and sometimes such a piece of crap because it latches onto you. But I love it. But when you go deeper, deeper, deeper into the sea, you have these see-through octopuses that they call it, and they actually are super small. I think they should make a movie out of them. They would be great, but make them.
Tony Award moment.
You have to realize the visibility. You can see through them. They can see you. They're not ghosts, but they're see-through. So I can see you if you're standing behind them. And you can see me if you're standing on the other side. But they don't give a damn because they'll launch onto you. But they're pretty friendly. They're a teamwork of bunch of the little buggers. But they're not buggers up your nose. They're buggers that are in the water. Deep swim diving. Oh, yes, it's deep and deep. They're very interesting. They need to make a movie about them. Hi on the other side. Hi on the other side. We're doing it together. We're deep swim diving with those see-through octopuses. Oh, yes, deep swimmer Sonic. It is a fascination. Oh, my goodness, we could use SpongeBob somewhere in this town. Oh, my goodness, I guess we swam too deep. Oh, my goodness, I could use.
Here's your award, sir.
I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd love to thank the Tonys. I'd like to thank. All right. Pat on my back. Yes.
To be fair, I just wanted to let you go for even like until you get to the Mariana Trench or something. I was gonna let you suffer, but then I thought, you know what? Let's not give him heat stroke. It is the summer. Now Mel, it is your turn. So Andy, would you give us this time? Yes, a scenario.
Okay. You are loving the Captain Crunch, but wondering why the hell your top of your mouth is freaking bloody from eating all the Captain Crunch.
Take whatever from that as you will, Mel. There are too many scenarios. I recommend going with bloody.
Why does the cereal taste metallic yet so good? Ow, the roof of my mouth hurts. Captain Crunch is suffering. I will suffer for Captain Crunch. I will continue eating it. I won't wait for it to get soggy. Nobody likes soggy cereal. I'm going to eat it anyway, even if it destroys the roof of my mouth. This is the sacrifice that must be made for good food. This is how it was intended to be eaten. It shouldn't be eaten soggy. If you eat it soggy, you're a wimp, a wuss, I tell you. All these young generations
of moments.
All these young kids and their soggy cereals. It makes me sick. It makes me say, I eat my cereal correctly. That's right. I do it the right way. It's always a fight. Cereal should be bloody and violent. Eating it shouldn't be silent. You should hear it crunch, crunch, crunch as you munch, munch, munch. That's the right way to go. Oh, yes, it is so. I'm going to eat it. Every last crumb in the bag is going into my mouth and cutting it up. I gave up on rhyming 2 bars ago. But
here's your Tony Award, madam.
Thank you. Academy, and thank you, Captain Crunch.
I do have to say, I think your microphone is hitting off your shirt and does give us like boom, 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 boom beat sounds as you do it.
Oh, I had a drum section. Cool.
So now it's my turn to suffer. So you're gonna have to be the ones who are about to, yell out Tony Award moment and give me the Tony Award. I don't want Andy to take revenge on me. So Andy, you're gonna be the one who yell out Tony Award moment, and Mel is gonna be the one who's going to give me the Tony Award whenever she deems it's necessary. Oh no, she has an evil look. Oh no, what have I done? Andy, give me a scenario.
Your scenario is bloody noses without the blood.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1. Ow! Ow! That hurts! That hurts too bad! Wait, where's the blood? Where's the blood? I can swear that the nose is broken. This is the bad thing of being a vampire. There is no blood. Oh no, so sad. I can't even tell if I have internal bleeding. This is too much. Am I turning even paler? Oh no, I might be turning even paler. Well, what have you done? Take me to the doctors, doctors. Am I bleeding in the inside? I am, yes. But it's also too hard to tell. Why? Oh, the MRI scan turning a blank. Curse you, vampiric reflection powers.
To that Tony in a moment.
And now the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. His nose is bloody clear. Can't say if I'm dying. Regrets, I had a few, but then again, too few to mention. And now, with all of this, I say it's bloody way.
Here's your award.
Thank you, thank you. I like to thank the Tony community, I believe. Anyways, the only musicals I've seen are Hamilton and Into the Woods. Bye-bye. Also, how much time do I have now, Andy?
You actually have 3 minutes and change. I'm trying to figure out what happened to the other act I was supposed to be on, but yeah.
Mosquito flew up my nose, actually. Damn it. Okay, so we can actually play one more game until your other act gets here, and that would be what if scenarios. We're going to put different characters in different franchises and see how that goes. This is an all group game we can all play. One of us going to be the different character from a different scenario. So who wants to be the different character from to a SpongeBob cartoon? You're going to be a different character from a different franchise, but the other's going to play SpongeBob characters.
Okay,
Let's go.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to respond to the other thing, but what was your thing? I'm sorry, re-say that?
Yeah, we're playing what if scenarios. God damn, he's making me repeat myself. Okay, we're playing what if scenarios. We're going to put different characters in different franchises, basically. So if it's SpongeBob cartoon, there's going to be Spock entering the scene. And if it's Looney Tunes, it may have Tom and Jerry into the scene. So different characters in different cartoons. So Andy, you and I will be the SpongeBob characters. And Mel, you are going to be Captain Picard, who's actually somehow ended up in the SpongeBob show. Captain Picard is Professor Xavier, right?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
The ball guy, right? Is that correct?
What's his name? Patrick Stewart.
Okay.
Stewart,
yes.
He's a legend.
Yeah, I do have to ask one question. Why does in every episode everyone hits on him? I've only seen
Our guy, I guess.
Yeah, I've only seen 2 episodes, and like everyone's like, "God damn, you're gorgeous." All right, so it's going to be a 3-minute scene. Let me go. Clock and timer. No, not timer. Stopwatch. No, time. 3 minutes. And here we go.
Well,
Hey,
start-
SpongeBob.
Go ahead, continue. I'm a very patient man.
Yeah, this is so much fun. Gotta be funny and enjoy.
Stop cutting the mirror beats. Come on, attend to the customers. We have a saucy gentleman here to order.
Yes, I'm gonna make all the patties just so perfectly. I love working at Krabby Patties, and it's not crappy enough.
Well, you see, Starfleet has actually started an initiative of ocean exploration. I didn't expect to find such an advanced society down here.
Well, this is the most advanced society there is. It's called the Bikini Bottoms. In fact, how rich are you?
Well, in space, money concerns are no longer a thing in humanity. I see the ocean societies haven't progressed past this primitive practice of handling cash.
Damn it, SpongeBob, we have a bunch of communists.
Oh no, that's no good. No, you can't laugh about that. Oh, great golly.
Hide the tax forms. Now, what is it you exactly want?
I've merely come here to observe and to see if we could perhaps make some alliances here for Starfleet.
Well, if you're gonna stay here, you're gonna have to order something.
Well, all right. What would you recommend?
I would recommend the most expensive thing on the menu, because that's our culture.
All right, make it so.
SpongeBob, we got a bunch of communist losers over here. Order them the most cheapest thing we can have, and just to bill them the most expensive there is. You got it?
Oh, yes, definitely. We can do that. Yes, we can do that. But we don't want to distract the burgers because we have the best burgers. We don't want to mess
Yeah,
that
we do have the best burgers, but you can make it average and we can say they're best because there's a clueless idiots.
Oh, that's true. But remember, one time we did it in the can and it didn't work so well, and we was all that, and everybody got sick and all. We don't want that. Oh no, no, no. We
Oh,
want.
look, the burger's burning. Get the burger to the customers. Come on, do it.
Okay, well, we could go to McDonald's or Burger King and give them that type of burger so they wouldn't be as good as the Krabby Patty. Because, we do
No,
great.
no, serve the burned Krabby Patties. Go do it.
Do services typically take so long down here?
No, SpongeBob is done. Like, the burger, SpongeBob. Give it to them.
Yes, okay. So, here's your burger. It's a Krabby. Oh, no, wait. That's a good Krabby Patty. Oh, I don't want to give you a good one. Hush, hush, hush. No, I'm going to give you a crap patty. Okay, here's
No, he means he's gonna give you the best one.
Yeah, the best crap patty. It's not a Krabby Patty, it's a crappy patty. But that's what it is. And here you go. Enjoy your crappy patty.
Ah, I see. That must be an advanced form of sarcasm in your language. I understand.
Go on, give us your impersonated taste. Give us a taste and tell us how it is.
Absolutely delicious, of course, as I expected.
Great. We like that you enjoy the product. Now give us $1 gajillion.
Yes, I did come equipped with some of your currency, as is custom, but I'm wondering if you perhaps have a bathroom.
Whatever he said. I think the propriety is closed, but give me your whole entire bank account. And see. Should we do another scene or should we close it?
If you like, just because that other act, which is long late, I don't think they're coming, which is a shame, but yes.
Yeah,
And
I missed the rant about Andy giving another speech about punctuality.
Oh, no, I'm hoping that's the case. I don't think that's the guy. I think they just won't be shown, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. But
Okay,
yeah.
we do.
Oh. No, that's somebody else, but that's not it. Okay, so
Okay.
gonna put that, but yep, when you are ready, you continue. Go ahead, Captivate. You could continue.
Okay, so we're going to put Superman in the MCU. And this time, it's going to be you, Andy. You're going to be Superman, who's going to be entering the Marvel Cinematic Universe, while Mel and I are going to be MCU characters, whichever we prefer. And we have 3 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Captain America, did you finish off Ultron yet?
Well, I sure did, and gee whiz, it was a tough one.
What are we gonna do? This MCU thing. I think after we took our little retirement, it's not making money.
Listen, you two individuals, it's a shame. Marvel, as great as you guys could be, you're not great enough. You don't have the powers of the DC universe. I'm Superman. I'm the king corporate. And it comes down to I could destroy anybody you want in a matter of seconds if needed to be.
Well, as Captain America, I'm a believer in unity. I think we could join forces, you and I.
Captain, who is this guy and why is he wearing his underwear outside?
Well, as you know, I am the justice of all. I protect Metropolitus. I think that's the name of the state that I'm in. But yes, I present the Metropolitus, and I do a great job with that, as you should see.
I'm not sure we can trust a superhero who doesn't know the name of his own city.
Yeah, I'm seeing very fishy behavior from this individual, especially his cape. And again, I cannot ignore the fact that he still has his underwear on the outside.
Yes. Well, again, I am Superman, not super, dress up, should I say. You, again, as America, as you see, they're kind of wearing sort of the outfit thing. And I'm not even sure what clown you are, but I see Captain America, you.
I'm the famous rich billionaire playboy philanthropist and nuclear physicist Tony Stark, by the way.
Oh, there you go. Okay, at least you know who you are, because at first, a while I was doing it, but I see you're the one that needs that super quality. You're kind of like the Batman, how he is normal, but he's super brainiac.
You seriously compared me to Batman? I mean, like, I got twice the bank account than Batman has, buddy. I mean, have you seen my gadgets? Look, it's the Hulk. What am I gonna do? Throw a batarang? No, I have an armored suit. Tell him, Captain America, tell him I'm so much better than Batman.
Guys, we're getting a little bit materialistic here. We're about saving the world. We're superheroes. That's what it's all about, remember?
Yeah, Superman, yes. How is Batman gonna save the world when there's a giant meteorite flying? Throw a giant batarang at it?
I do not understand. Again, Batman doesn't really like me for some weird reason. If I had the killer instinct that Batman has at times, I would destroy you all. The whole Marvel universe, the whole DC universe, but I'm a nice guy, so I don't.
Oh, gee, that's great. I'm a nice guy too. We have a lot in common.
Captain, do not infuriate with the enemy. By the way, we're getting copyrighted strike, so this whole episode is cancelled. Since you have all the people that you need, Andy, I think I'll take my bow. So how would you rate my set?
10 out of 10. Loved it.
Great
Give
job.
me the Tony Award right now.
So, yeah, great job. So, I mean, yeah, Captivate, do you have a website? So I know you have things that follow you in the background, so you could show that off and let people know. Is that a cat that you have there? No, right? Oh no, that's something on your background that.
Yes, I'm going to show what I have on my background. Oops, that's not what I plan to show. You can follow me on some deeds, or I sing, I dance, I throw myself in a bucket, and I worked with puppets. And you can go and check out that too. One sketch is about Father's Day with the Lion King up, and there's also a little bit more serious cartoon dad tribute on my channel as well. You can check that out. And this Sunday there's going to be a very unwanted Stitch video, but I have to make it. And then afterwards there's going to be a Warhammer episode with a special guest on the podcast. So stay tuned, and thank you guys for having me.
Well, thank you, Captivate. Great job. This is the 59th month in a row us doing this show. So next month, hopefully you can perform. It'll be our 5-year anniversry. It would be great to have you. But and maybe you'll share.
I am 5. I am 5, Andy.
But thank you, Captivate. Great job.
Thank you. Great job.
Thank you, Andy.
Have a great one. Appreciate it. So, as you do, like I say, basically, this sometimes we have certain acts that go through and don't go through. What's what? Okay, so somebody's writing to me, and they're again with the timing, which is really weird. But I don't know why this is doing that, but it has it. Okay, yeah, I'm messing up with all this and that, certain acts that can or can't, but again, no harm, no foul. So we do have another thing. So what I will say is next month, again, is the 5-year anniversary of the Extravaganza, where we have different improv teams, stand-up comedians from around the globe that are performing, doing a podcast most likely, because I have a couple podcasts that are still going to go later today, which is a lot of fun, doing a 30-minute interview with certain individuals. But that should be a lot of fun. But yeah, sort of thinking with that here and there. So with your thing, have you been doing anything on your website, Mel, out of curiosity?
So I do have a couple ideas for new series on YouTube in the works. So I'm doing some scripting, working on that, exciting stuff. And I definitely want to go back and add some of my comedy routines from the Extravaganza, but I would just have to get in there and like cut the videos out, which is not easy in an 8 hour, recording, but it's definitely going to be done. And I'm looking forward to getting back out there again and hopefully posting with a little bit more regularity once I do.
Well, that's cool because yeah, she definitely does a great job with her when she does her stuff. That when she goes here, and we're definitely grateful that she helps me host this, which she does a great job with, and definitely, yeah, it's a lot of fun and going here and there.
Yeah, I get tons of inspiration from this. This is so fun.
Well, that's definitely great to hear.
It's always great performing with all these funny people and getting to see what crazy ideas people bring out. And I loved your pronunciation of Metropolis. Metropolitus. It's a new Superman series.
Yeah, that's a me thing. I do that stuff all the time. That there's certain words that I'll say as clear as can be, and then there's other times I befundled or whatever destroyed.
That's a great new word. There you go. You're making new words all the
I thought
time.
it was a word. I don't know. That is
Maybe it is. It should be. It's fun to say.
But yeah, you never knew till you knew. But I'm looking right here with here and there. So would say, and I would like to tell people in the 5 years, because it is coming up, if you want to perform in next month's 5-year anniversary online show, you could be anywhere on the planet and perform. So just let me know by, I would say, at the latest April 6th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be the cutoff. So just let me know by then, which is next week. And it'll be a lot of fun. If you perform, if you want me to podcast you, I can do a 30-minute interview with you if you do certain things, and you can have a lot of fun with that. But again, if you're a stand-up comedian or you have an improv team that performs online, we would love to have you. And that's always great. But it's going here and there. So looking right here with the timers and all, and again, we got time for certain things here and there, but I'm looking right off the bat. Alrighty, so Mel, do we know the deal with the next group? And again, I have no problem for plan B, which I have no problem with. If you need it, you let me know, because
Yes. One of my haunted armoire ghosts is here. I believe the other is trying to get in the room.
Oh, are they?
Just sent a message. John, get in here.
Okay, so going here and there. So yeah, I guess oh yeah, hit the wrong button. I gotta keep doing that. So yeah, so if you want to introduce Haunted Armor, just because it is that timer of them to come up. So I know Jen is here with Mel right at the moment, and possibly so and so. You could let me know if you want to what's what. I'm just trying to keep certain things on the bracket of times, and since it's perfect timing right now.
All right, so Haunted Armoire, my Haunted Armoire ghost, come and join us.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. So we usually do pillars, love letter pillars, which is based on Andy's concoction of 2 improv games. We love doing it. It's always a lot of fun. And we have Jen, who is our vaudeville voice. We have myself, who is our lanky linguist. And we normally have John, who's our spooky scribe, but he's not able to be here yet. So we have our good friend Andy, lovely Andy, who is going to do our fill-in for us. So once John hops on, then he can take over. But me and Jen will be writing to each other, and Andy will be filling in the words, at least until John gets here. And off we go. Actually, can we get a suggestion?
Your suggestion, we'll just say, you know what, since we're looking right at it, we'll say pineapples.
Pineapples. All right, and Jen is starting.
Dear Mel, it has been so long since our trip to Hawaii, and I was reminiscing just the other day
In my leotard.
thinking about the different dance moves that we've created over the years. There's
The great pineapple.
the great pineapple. Ah, what joy, what bliss. It's so hard to not hurt yourself on the bristles. But anyway, the other dance is the
Cucamonga salsa.
The Cucamonga salsa, which doesn't require any kind of skill at all because you stand there holding a jar of salsa. Anyway, the reason that I'm writing you is because I have an exciting opportunity
To talk to you.
to talk to you about. There is a position at the University of Hawaii where you could become
The number one.
the number one chanteuse. I know we're talking about dancing, but that's singing. I think you could do it all. So I think that I'm going to enclose, there's going to be a first class ticket for you to fly out to Hawaii, and be sure to
Have fun and enjoy.
have fun and enjoy in first class. Send.
Dear Jen, I love that you remember all the dances we did, like the Cucamonga salsa, where you just stand there and eat. That's my favorite. And the great pineapple. My favorite thing about the great pineapple is that
There was no dancing involved.
there was no dancing involved. It's a very high concept interpretive dance where you just stand there and stare without blinking. It's very, very abstract. And, I think we should start dancing again, or not dancing if it's that kind of dance, because I think we should
Get the gang back together.
get the gang back together. You know what I mean. Let me know what you think. Send.
Dear Mel, get the gang back together. Are you out of your mind? They're crazy. They all
Steal my ideas.
steal my ideas. And they didn't help us escape from prison that time. And then it was also really, really
Awkward.
awkward when we got arrested and your mom bailed us out. Get the gang back together. Sometimes I wonder about you. Anyway, I think the best thing for us to do is
To perform by ourselves with nobody else.
to perform by ourselves with nobody else. Woman power. Am I right, sister? I mean, you're not my sister, so that's kind of awkward. Anyway, your former dance partner, Jen, send.
Dear Jen, yeah, I guess it's probably a bad idea to get the gang back together. I just get nostalgic for the good old days sometimes. Like that time we
Stole cars and drove them around.
stole cars and drove them around. Imagine that for a dance. Hey, maybe we could come up with a dance based on that. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, I know it's those days are behind us. We don't steal stuff anymore and we don't hang with that kind of crowd. But we could still take a little inspiration from it. Maybe we could
Acquire the cars legally.
acquire the cars legally and dance on top of them while someone else is driving them? Or would that be a little too risky? I know you don't like to take as many risks these days. We're both more mature now. Well, at least you are. I'm still a little bit
Wild.
wild. So let's do some wild dances real soon. Your soon to be dance partner again, Mel, send.
Dear Mel, I know I get nostalgic too, but I have no desire to go back to prison. So take the ticket and get on the plane and let's get down here and get down and boogie. I love the idea of us on cars. What if we
Danced on buses.
danced on buses? That would be new and not something out of La La Land. What else could we try? Oh, I know. What if we
Danced on planes.
danced on planes? That wouldn't be problematic at all. I don't think anybody would notice that notice no I can't talk. Notice us out. There's so many typos. Notice us at LAX. I think we should
Break into the airport. That sounds okay.
break into the airport. You know, like that movie, The Terminal with Tom Hanks. We could totally do that. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. And then Oh, wait, you need to come to Hawaii. I've got that first class ticket for you. Come to Hawaii. Let's dance the Cucamonga away. Your friend and partner, Jen, sent.
And scene. Awesome scene. We love when dances get wild. All right, so next it will be me and John. I'll be starting, and Jen will be our pillar. Andy, can we get another suggestion? Hypnotism.
Ooh.
Hypnotism. All right. Dear Jen, ever since I was hypnotized, I'm a changed person. I get visions now, man. And I see us back together again. I know things didn't end so well, but
Well, the landlord decided that you couldn't stay with me, and that was awkward.
the landlord decided that you couldn't stay with me. That was awkward. It was sort of a noise complaint. I know you love playing the drums, but I mean, certain hours, man. I know you say your most creative time is
11 p.m.
11 p.m., but most people are trying to sleep by then, at least the normie crowd. And you know how the normie crowd can be. They're a bit
Wacky and not at all fun.
wacky and not at all fun. We're wacky in a good way, you know? And I feel like I'm especially wacky now that I've been hypnotized. I went into another dimension, man. It was wild. Maybe we could write a song about it. I'll tell you more later, John. I messed up your name earlier in the letter, but that's because I get things confused now. We're all one, you know? Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Then.
Dear Mo, thank you for this letter. It's great to hear from you again. I thought you would never get back in touch after the time when I
Hypnotized you into thinking that you were a whale.
hypnotized you into thinking that you were a whale. You almost drowned, and we had to call the Coast Guard and the Lifeguard and even the
Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts. They really earned their saving somebody from drowning badge that day, didn't they? I have to tell you this because you probably don't remember. Um, I'm happy to see that your more recent experiences with hypnosis have been much more
Fruitful.
fruitful. Um, please tell me more about the experiences you have had, and tell me about the new hypnotist you have discovered. I gave up hypnotizing people ages ago. I kept doing it even after the whole whale incident, but then I
Took some good and decided it was better to keep hypnotizing people.
took some good and decided it was better to keep hypnotizing people. But then I gave up hypnotizing people after I
Sent one to the basement. It was sad.
sent one to the basement. It was sad. You see, I convinced this person that she was a
Mole.
mole. She went to the basement and tried to tunnel. Not even the Girl Scouts could help this time. So I had my hypnosis license taken away from me. So really, I didn't give it up by myself. Anyway, tell me about this new hypnotist you are seeing. Your pal, John with an O. Send.
Dear John with an O. Wow, you've had a wild time. I didn't know you had your license revoked. That's crazy. Though it's probably for the best because every time you hypnotize people, they
Have some horrible affliction happen to them.
have some horrible affliction happen to them. Have you tried hypnotizing people in a different way? Maybe it's the heavy metal drumming that sends people into a bad trip rather than a good hypnosis trip. Have you ever thought of that? Maybe you could try using
The triangle.
the triangle. It's a really peaceful instrument. When my new hypnotist hypnotized me with the triangle, I went into this like utopia, man. we had a band and we were singing and dancing and people were like just vibing, man. Like we recreated the 60s, all the good parts anyway. It was like
Mushrooms and wine and Woodstock.
mushrooms and wine and Woodstock, all the best things. You know, maybe we could just put this to something a little bit more productive rather than sending people into
The basement.
the basement. You know what they always say? Don't go into the basement. That's good wisdom that I live by. But anyway, we should get back together again soon. Now that I'm more enlightened and you've lost your hypnotist license, I feel a bit safer. So let's work on that. Your friend Mole, send.
Dear Mel, I'm so glad to hear that you're more enlightened. I remember when we used to hang out together and I was playing my drums, you would say obnoxious things like,
Stop playing your stupid drums.
"Stop playing your stupid drums, bozo." And I was deeply hurt by that because my drumming is
Psychologically important to me.
psychologically important to me. But back then, you didn't care about what was psychologically important. I remember the time when you deeply wounded that person by saying,
I hate the drums in the morning. I hate the drums in the night.
"I hate the drums in the morning. I hate the drums in the night." Um, that person was me. So I am interested in your suggestion about playing the triangle. To be fair, I have tried other musical instruments when hypnotizing people, but without much success. When I sent that poor mole lady into the basement, I was playing the
Oboe.
oboe. It was very difficult talking while playing the oboe, but somehow I managed it because I can talk out of my
Here.
ear. It's a talent I've always had. But yeah, it would be great to meet up sometime and find a way of using my hypnosis powers and this other person's hypnosis powers for good and not for
Evil.
evil. Can you tell me the name of your new hypnotist? Maybe I have heard of him before. I'm still on some of the hypnotists Facebook groups, the ones I haven't been kicked off. So maybe I've encountered him somewhere. Of course, most of the people on those Facebook groups are
Wackadoo.
wackadoo. There's this guy, Jeremy Grok, and he hypnotizes people so that they will
Do his bidding.
do his bidding, which I don't think is very enlightened. And now that you're enlightened, you'd probably agree with me. So, who is this new hypnotist who's been helping you to experience the good parts of the 60s? I am curious to know. Your pal, John. Send.
Dear John, I'm sorry for all those things I said in the past about your drumming, but you do recall that is what got you kicked out of the apartment. So I wasn't the only one. But being more enlightened now, I've written a new song that goes,
La da 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 la da da da. I'm enlightened now.
la da 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 da, la da 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 da, I'm enlightened now. See, I don't hate anything anymore. I don't even use that word in my song. That's how enlightened I am. But, you know, I'm really shocked that you used an oboe to hypnotize somebody. That is super dangerous. You must never, ever use horns to hypnotize people because you know what else has horns? The devil. And if you use horns to hypnotize people, they can
Become evil instantly.
become evil instantly. At least that's what my new hypnotist, Jeremy Groff, tells me. I wonder if it's the same Jeremy Grock that you're talking about. Maybe not. I hear Grock is a pretty common name for hypnotists. I don't know who the original Grock is, so maybe it's a different guy. Yeah, it's got to be a different guy, right? Because that would be too
Coincidental.
coincidental. And now that I'm enlightened, I no longer believe in coincidences. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you later. Let's get that commune started. Maybe you and Jeremy and I can have a meeting real soon. Your friend, Mel. Send.
Dear Mel, I am alarmed to hear that your hypnotist is also named Jeremy Grock. There's one way to check if it's the same guy. Does he get you to do his bidding? For example, does your enlightenment involve giving up your worldly possessions and giving them to
The all-powerful Zorg.
the all-powerful Zorg? Because that is just Jeremy Grock wearing a different hat. I remember the landlord kicked me out, and I am shocked that you felt the same way as him because he was a total
Metropolitus.
metropolitus, which, as we all know, means a city-dwelling
Mole.
mole in the spy sense. No, I'm not going to explain that. You figure it out. Speaking of moles, I did hear finally back from the lady I convinced was a mole and who went digging in the basement. She dug really deep and she met
Atlantis. His
Atlantis.
president.
Atlantis's president. Yep. Everyone was searching for Atlantis under the sea, but all this time it was under the earth. Would you believe it? This could be the dawning of the age of Atlantis. But yes, tell me if Jeremy Grock is making you give up anything, and who too, if he is. Your slightly wary friend, John. Send.
Dear John, I am writing this letter to you by hand because I have given all of my possessions to the mighty Zorg. This is my last piece of paper, and my pencil is down to a nub, so our communications will have to be in person from now on. I look forward to starting a commune with you and
Zorg.
Zorg. Let's bring on the age of Atlantis and Zorg to Zorg. Your
To Zorg.
Mel.
To Zorg. To
Send.
Zorg. To Zorg. The
And
end.
scene. All right, so
Uh.
we have one more scene. That'll be John and Jen, and I will be the pillar. John will be starting. Andy, can we get one more suggestion?